mixing board again. Can you patch something together for us?
Oh, that's a 10-4.
Hey, Raoul's
Oh, you're a
name.
doll.
Are you ready
Thank
to
you.
rock and roll? Well, you've come to the wrong place. This is a game show. But if you want to play, tell me how many people are up for the challenge.
Okay, you know what? I think it's chronic.
Ugh.
Gee, I hope I'm not disturbing your slumber. I asked how many people are playing.
3 and a hell of a lot less lip out of you, all right?
Mavis, baby, this is ridiculous. I'm just talking to myself here. I'm going to pull some people out of the audience.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, don't the three of you look nice today? Move in close. Come on, give me a big smile. Come on. There you go. I'll give you a couple of copies after the game. Now let's begin the service. All right, let's get going by passing out the hardware. Okay, screws and how to use them. If you want to force your neighbor to answer a question that you know they don't know, buzz in and slap that S key. That's how you screw. At least that's what I've been told. Keep your arms inside the car at all times while the game is in motion. We're off. Player 2, take your pick. Let me show you what I think looks good on you. Open wide and get ready for "Thou shalt not watch other lords dance before me." And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Let's see how you handle this one. If the Lord of the Dance were to wear the one ring from the Lord of the Rings when he dances, what would you most likely hear critics say about the show? The lighting effects are spectacular. That Lord of the Dance kills me. You can't see a thing. Or the Lord is huge. Player 2, grab it. The One Ring in J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings turns its wearer invisible. And after seeing the Lord of the Dance, it apparently makes your humility non-existent. Your turn, Player 2. What's it gonna be? The selection is, I got rhythm, but I still feel all wobbly. $1,000 if you get it. Okay, now remember that song, I Got Rhythm? If you sang I Got the Rhythm Method, what would be the best lyric to follow I Got Rhythm? I got control of my contractions, I got multiple orgasms, I got birth control using my calendar, or I got Phil Collins. Take a shot, Player 2.
I told you not to do that!
Player 1, Player 3. Player 3, do it. I got control of my contractions. Wrong, but man, is that a musical I want to see. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. Player 1, hit it. You've got Phil Collins? Oh yeah, in Phil's dreams. Yeah, I know, you all really meant to pick this one. The rhythm method is avoiding pregnancy by calculating when a woman is or is not ovulating. Who could ask for anything more? Player 1, give me category. 1, 2, praise the Almighty 3. This one likes to go by playing Very Old Maid. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Imagine this wacky episode of the Brady Bunch. The Brady kids have broken the kitchen timer. Luckily, Alice is having hot flashes. If she's having hot flashes of average length, which activity can she time? A 10-second act of violence, a 4-minute poached egg, a 30-minute load of laundry, or a 6-hour refrigerator defrosting? Up to you, Player 3. A 10-second act of violence? No, but personally, I don't think she should rule out that possibility. Player 1, Player 1. The average hot flash lasts about 4 minutes. And Alice says that's twice as long as Sam lasts. Player 1, your choice. What are we doing? Okay, give it up for the fifth little piggy has a bladder problem. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, you know that children's nursery rhyme about this little piggy? Well, what did the third little piggy eat again? Your move, player 2. Type it. The third little piggy ate roast beef. Yeah, in a lesser-known nursery rhyme sequel, a bunch of little cows exact revenge by holding a pork chop feast. I wonder what player 2's gonna pick.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
Coming at you, Loogies and the Cosmos. You get this one right, and it's $3,000. You know, in these hectic times, it's important to maximize your productivity. If you want to spit out some bad food and summon an Egyptian god at the same time, what should you say? Blarg, Herc, Ptah, or Kef?
You'll want to put some ice on that.
Player 1. Player 3 make... no, I believe you summoned Blarg at the porcelain altar. Player 1, what do you say? All yours? Herc? No, I think you're summoning a Greek god with that one. Geez, someone's trying to make me earn my paycheck. Here's the right answer. Ptah was an Egyptian god who created the Earth.
Ptah! A planet.
Player 3, you make the call. Pucker up for do-it-yourselfers. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Here comes the fun, kids. Get ready to finish this analogy. Pink Floyd is to Roger Waters as Riverdance is to what? Flashdance, Lord of the Dance, Ireland, or Muddy Waters? Player 3, river, muddy water, I get it. Unfortunately, you don't. Player 1, player 2, go get it. Player 1, hit it. Flashdance? What are you, some kind of maniac? Make player 2, grab it.
All positions are filled, but thank you for applying.
Okay, stunning. Try this one. Roger Waters left Pink Floyd so he could make his own music, just like Michael Flatley left Riverdance to become Lord of the Dance. Too many artistic differences, I guess.
No, it's stomp, 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 not stomp, stomp, stompity, stomp, stomp. Oh.
Your call, player 3.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
Here we have, am I my bandmate's keeper? This one can net you $1,000. All right, heads up here. I'm going to use a big word in this question. Fratricide. In this sense, it means to kill your sibling, okay? If a deadly fight broke out while these bands were in the studio and the members killed each other in the fracas, who would not be guilty of fratricide? The Andrews Sisters, the Pointer Sisters, the Righteous Brothers, or the Neville Brothers? Player 2, it's... Player 1, player 3, dude. Up to you, player 3. The Righteous Brothers weren't. Brothers, I mean. So it wouldn't be a sibling-on-sibling murder, and a damn shame that an argument over who'd lost that love and feeling more ended in blood. It's all about you, player 3. Which one do you want? Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
It's time for Flickerish Lesson.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Broken bones and inopportune noises. How about $5,000 to start this gibberish question? Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear, so if you want to win big, you got to be quick. All right, tell me, which film title does this rhyme with? Anything squished, stay splint. And don't think about that punctuation. First clue, the story of a horribly burned man. The story of a horribly burned man that won the 1996 Best Picture Oscar. Last clue. Be patient. What are we, in the UK? And the Oscar goes to... God, I wish they'd make these easier to open. Me thing squish stay splint. The English Patient is a very, very good movie. I haven't seen it, and I don't really plan to, but I can tell you that it's very, very good. Player 3, give me some category. is number 9. This category is known as, just a little off the sidewinders, please. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Let's say Medusa's had a hard time trying out new snake hairstyles. If she wanted to lose the snakes altogether, which Saint salon should she visit? St. Jerome's Barbershop, St. Patrick's Beauty Parlor, St. Stephen... Take a shot, player 2. St. Stephen? No, that's the patron saint of bricklayers. He could maybe help out all those guys who looked at Medusa. Player 1, player 3. Player 1. Interesting choice. Player 3. Player 3. No, St. Elmo's the patron saint of ammunition, explosives, sailors, and women in labor. His salon is where pregnant Catholic Navy wife assassins go to restock. Okay, give me the keys. St. Patrick is said to have driven all the snakes out of Ireland. And if he can't get the job done, Medusa should just try a good combination shampoo, conditioner, detangler. Player 3, time to make a decision. You better limber up, cause you just chose a 3-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. All right, keep your pants on. Well, until we start the 3-way. Okay, let's get going. This 3-way is known as You Need It When? And your timely group for this 3-way is yesterday, today, or tomorrow. All righty, watch your buzzer. Here we go.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Woo, that's all we got to show you. Now, clean yourself off while we see how you did. Player 1, it seems you're the dominant one here, but your score is looking a little worse for the wear. Let's see our overall standings. Hey, Player 1, looks like you're on top now. Nice going. And now we return to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, either you finished round 1 or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. All right, kids, arm yourselves. 1 screw apiece. That's enough to get you... Player 1, it's... This little number's known as Read My Lips. No more history questions. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Heads up, here it comes. Which of these was not a winning campaign slogan for a U.S. president? Jackson forever, go the whole hog, free wool for our breeches, old rough and ready always loved his men, or poked him in 44, we'll pierce him in 52. Player 2, grab it. Old rough and ready always loved his men is the only made-up slogan in the bunch. Hey, here's a funny political slogan for you. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now serving Kidnapped. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, take a gander at this picture and tell me. If somebody sent you this picture in a ransom note, what would you probably not be able to do until you paid the ransom? Make ice cubes, change the oil in your car, crush your kidney stones, or flush your toilet. All yours, player. If you open the back of your toilet and look inside, you'll see this doohickey. And if the kidnappers are asking for more than $7 or $8, just drive over to the hardware store and buy yourself a new one, for Christ's sake. Let's have a category, player one. Let's see what we got going. Foxy Deadly Grandpa. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. It's time to check out the Lonely Hearts section. So tell me, who or what might have placed this personal ad? Over 50, but still an assault rifle on the move. Likes my Russian inventor and being used by insurgents around the world. Let's meet and I'll show you my No, hit your buzzer! No, I said buzz in. Player one. Player one, who you want to screw? Dance music plays. Player three. The Glock Model 20 is a 10mm semi-automatic handgun, not a rifle. In this case, size does matter. Player one, player two, who wants it? Player two, it's yours. Daisy Red Ryder, the BB rifle? That's a favorite of SWA, squirrels with acorns. Player one, you can take it. Player one, hit. Named after its Russian inventor, this Lonely Heart would be the automatic Kalashnikov 1947 or AK-47. I hear that AK-47 is nervous about playing the field again. He keeps muttering,
This is my rifle, this is my gun.
Player one. Looks like there's no lack of bravado here. You've chosen an impossible question. This one's called It's a Dog. And let's see, this one's only worth $20,000. Better start massaging your brain cells, because here comes a really impossible question. So pay attention and don't get fooled. What has 4 legs, a tail, and barks? A dog, a frog, a whale, or a coffee table? Up to you, player 3. Wipe the sweat off your brow, you got it. A dog has 4 legs, a tail, and barks. Don't you wish your SATs were this easy? Player 3, what looks good to you?
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
Say hello to. Look at the stones on that guy. How does $2,000 sound? Just step up and take a swing at this one. Let's say that Ronald McDonald builds a set of golden arches himself. To complete an arch, which of the following will Ronald need? A golden Rosetta Stone, a golden Blarney Stone, a golden Keystone, or a golden Kidney Stone? Take a shot, please. A keystone is the central stone in an arch which holds the other parts together. Ronald usually just shoves one of those French fry boxes in there, though. Category time, player 2, it's your call. Superb choice. Come on in close to the keyboard, player 2. The rest of you give it a rest, because player 2 is about to embark on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, play that funky music, old white man. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a vice president, a funk musician, or both. So you already know how to play. Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's dance. Hannibal Hamlin, Beaver, Spiro Agnew, Bootsy Collins, Walter Mondale, Sly Stone, George Clinton. Last one, James Brown. That's all of them. You missed 4 of them. Can't be proud of that. Hey, could be worse. Could also be a hell of a lot better, but we're not going to go into that now. Let's move on. Player 3, tell
Number 17.
The category is Play Ball! You get 4,000 clams for this one. Ever hear that old joke about the last words of the Star-Spangled Banner being play ball? Well, hands over your heart and up on your feet. What are the last words of the fourth verse of the Star-Spangled Banner? Our future's to pave from cradle to grave, home of the brave or never enslaved. Player 2, it's yours. Each verse of the Star-Spangled Banner ends with the home of the brave. You can sit down now. Player 2, give me something. And this one is Games Disciples Play, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, let's say the Last Supper has just ended, and the apostles decide to burn off a few calories with some recreational activity. For which sport could the 12 apostles have the appropriate number of players on each of two evenly divided teams? Softball, ice hockey, soccer, or basketball? Take a shot, player. 6 to a team for ice hockey.
And on the seventh day, the Zamboni rested.
You have the honors, player 2. Step right up for question 19. And I believe this one's called, It's a Word, It's a Plan, It's... Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Remember the electric company? Well, you'll need to in order to figure out this analogy. Superman is to tall buildings as Letterman is to what? Capital T, rolling O. Player 3, just as Superman's able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, Letterman can do the same thing with capital T's. Now, if they can only get Terry Hatcher to play Letterman's wife, I'd be watching Electric Company every day. Your call, player 3.
Question number 20.
Shake hands with religious leaders and other righteous dudes. This one can net you $6,000. Suppose you were around Wittenberg, Germany in the early 16th century and you really dug what Martin Luther had to say when he started the Reformation. Based on the popular legend about how Martin Luther presented his 95 Theses to the public, what could you say to him by way of congratulations? I can't. Player 2, grab it. According to legend, Martin Luther nailed the 95 Theses to the door of All Saints Church in Wittenberg. Man, he must have had a lot of bran before he did that. Oh, Theses. Oh, yeah. I thought it was the 95 Feces. Your pick, player 2. How about it? Welcome to the Jack Attack. Keep your eyes on the screen, and when you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you... you think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. Consumers and character. Time for you to get in character for this Jack Attack. It's showtime. Player 2, aside from your victory, the other good news is that you and the other players are intellectually compatible. Just think, you can all trade coloring books with each other. Or you can just look at each other and say,
Nice work, people. Congratulations.
Hello, welcome. I need to get a little information from you. How many people will be playing? 1? Well, let me be the first to congratulate you on winning this game. Is this the first time on the road? Back for more punishment, are you? Oh, just kidding. We all love you here. You should be typing in your name. Good, thank you. As you know, your buzzer is the key with the B on it. Again, welcome to the ride, and I'll see you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is sponsored by Ball D's Hair Restoration. A whole head of hair in about an hour. And now, say hello to your host, Guy Towers.
All right, welcome to the game. And, ooh, God, you really do need to think about an Ava Gabor wig, my friend. Woo. Ready to play? 'Cause here we go. All right, smack your buzzer and let's see what dollar value you can snag. This one's called Special Today, Wild Hair. Hey, take a look at this excerpt from a restaurant review. The salad was disgusting. The lettuce was limp, and I found about 100 hairs in it. Assuming he sheds the average amount, how long would the chef have needed to prepare this dish? A day, a week, a month, or a year? It's yours if you want it. Well, see, there's wrong, and then there's very wrong. And this is what we were looking for. On average, people shed 100 to 150 hairs per day. Holy shit. You know, this is exactly why I think everyone in society should wear a hairnet and tissue boxes on their feet, like I do. Hit that buzzer and let's check out the cat. And for your viewing pleasure, I'm too sexy for your hairy butt. All right, we got a little over $4 grand riding on this bad boy, and here's the pitch. Suppose this season's hottest fashion show featured hair shirts. What would you see on the runway? Kate Moss doing penance for her sins, Cindy Crawford shearing a sheep, Elizabeth Hurley shooting photographers, or Nikki Taylor spitting up undigested hair. Go for it! Okay, are we finished? Great. Hair shirts are garments that religious hermits wore to make themselves extremely uncomfortable. But let me tell you, that's nothing compared to some platform heels and a push-up bra, because I mean, that's what I hear from the ladies that told me that. All right, buzz in and let's see what kind of dough you're playing for. Wow, pretty darn mediocre there. All right, well, this one's called Ripping Off Rachel's Hair. Okie doke. Hey, you know how Rachel from Friends single-headedly revitalized the shag hairdo? Well, if Rachel from Friends were to demonstrate other meanings of the word shag, which of these would you not see her doing? Chasing fly balls with Joey, having steamy sex with Ross, teaching Phoebe a new dance, or giving Monica a pet deer? Hey, whoa now. Just walk away. Well, it seems so obvious now, doesn't it? Shagging could be dancing, chasing fly balls, or British slang for doing the nasty. But the deer is a stag. And come on, none of the friends ever go stag. All right, you buzz in and set the cash value. The category is most likely to be ashamed of this award. Hey, you remember those silly elections in high school? You know, like most likely to succeed or most likely to get married or, I don't know, most likely to stalk Jennifer Aniston? Well, considering their hair colors, who would be voted most likely to have the fewest hairs at Riverdale High? Archie, Betty, Jughead, or Veronica? Take it! No, Jughead was voted most likely to have a jugged head. Should have picked this one. On average, redheads have the fewest number of hairs on their heads. Freaks. But, you know, their hairs are reportedly thicker than any other color, so he can drive that jalopy of his without a helmet. Tickle your buzzer and let's see how much cash you can... Whoa, hardly worth it, huh? Well, what can you do? This one's called... Real men use bold hold. Here comes the questione. Which of these 80s musical acts had the smallest hair? Bon Jovi, New Kids on the Block, Richard Marx, or Motley Crue? It's yours if you want it.
Hello?
Huh, maybe you didn't see this one. Compared to these other guys, the New Kids were all pretty clean cut. Huh, I guess long hair was the only thing that wasn't manufactured for them. Hit your buzzer and snag the cash. Oh, nice pick. It's time for a Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat's category name is... Gee, Grandma, what big hair you have. Okay, I'm going to read out the names of 7 things. And for each one, you're going to tell me if it's someone big, someone covered in hair, or someone big and hairy. You cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. You got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And we're up. Al, big, hairy, or both? King Kong. Godzilla. Cousin It. The Nutty Professor. Captain Caveman. Bigfoot. Well, you missed 3, but you got 4. The thrill of mediocrity, huh? Okay, my friend, there's your score. Let's see what you can do to it. Hold that buzzer. Let's see how much cash you can get. And your category is... train to be a bitch, or just act like one. Questions coming. Considering the season in which hair grows the fastest, which season should be the busiest for a modeling school's Hair Flipping 101 course? Spring, summer, fall, or winter? Do it! Let's see, spring forward and fall backwards. Yeah, I think I got it now. Hair grows the fastest during the summer. And hey, during those inactive months of winter, you can take discreet places to vomit 101. You know, to keep that waif look going. Hit that buzzer and let's see that cash. Time for a little roadkill. Buzz in when you see the answer that unites the 2 clues. Don't forget to pay attention to those correct answers so you can figure out the bonus question. All right, let's drive. Favorable mention and stops up a drain. Where do these 2 intersect? Blank for apples and blank cat Goldthwait. to side and work on a loom. Impertinent remark and comedian Wilson. Nirvana album and laundry agent. Plumage and Taran Blank.
Score!
Coquettish woman and make fun of. All right, let's go for the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all unfortunate toupees, hairstyling techniques, pretentious New York City salon, Marvel Seville characters, popular styling products, people with big hair, unfortunate toupees, pretentious New York City salon, Marvel Seville characters, people with big hair, popular styling products, hairstyling techniques. Oh yeah. That looks like all your primping paid off. All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. How much will this one be worth? Hit that buzzer. Hey, there's some cash there. All right, what do we got? Activists wear short shorts. And away we go. Suppose Nair promoted a joint product with the organization NAIRAL. What would ads for NAIRAL most likely promise you? Reproductive freedom and hairless legs, animal rights and a tidy bikini line, no nuclear power and no mustache, or Social Security and silky smooth armpits. Go for it.
Every animal has the right to a clean, hairless pubic area.
And this would be the right answer. NAIRAL is the National Abortion Rights Action League. Who says that feminism and hairy legs have to go hand in hand, huh? How much cash we playing for? Buzz in, find out. Get ready for... You dirty rat's nest. Coming at you. Say the guys who rat out the mafia get ratted as punishment. What salon treatment might they receive? A chemical bath, a severe combing, a painful braiding, or cement extensions? Take it! Hair is ratted or back-combed with rapid strokes to give it volume and shape.
Yeah, looky here, see? You rat again and you get the blow dryer, see? Yeah.
All right, smack your buzzer and let's see what dollar value you can snatch. This baby's gonna be... Old actors never die. They just get tinted. Look out, here it comes. Suppose cast members of the musical Hair were replaced as often as hair is on a human head. What would the producer most likely tell the new cast members? You won't last 6 weeks in this town. You'll be waiting tables again in a year. In 5 years, you'll be washed up. Or you'll be milking this role for decades. It's yours if you want it. And for those of you interested in the right answer, the average scalp hair lasts 3 to 6 years before it falls out and is replaced. So after 5 years, they'd be looking for a new part. Get it? Hair? Part? Okay, let's move on. All right. Wow, big bucks. Nice. Well, the category is Looks like Meathead's been washing his back again. Here's the question. Because the actor who played one of his buddies moonlighted as a commercial spokesman for Liquid Plumber, who might Archie Bunker have called for help with his clogged drain? Frank Lorenzo, Stretch Cunningham, George Jefferson, or Barney Hefner? Do it! Alan Melvin, who played Barney Hefner, was also the Liquid Plumber guy in the 70s. You know, he was also Sam the Butcher, so we can assume that he kept Alice's pipes clean too. Whatever that means. Hit your buzzer and snag the cash. Wow, check out the roots of this clue. Hairstyles of the odd and famous. Now, hit your buzzer, rinse, and repeat if necessary. All right, let's see your final score. Pathetic.
I don't know how. How we're gonna afford Dad's funeral and
Hello, it's nice to see you. How many of you are there? One player? Great. I'll keep you company. Are you a first-time? Excellent. It's always great to play with experienced professionals. May I have your name, please? Perfect. Thank you. I need to remind you that your buzzer is the letter B. I think you're really gonna love this episode. It's sort of like Pretty Woman meets Soylent Green.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride is sponsored by Celebrity Tax Write-Off Tinseltown Grill. It's like fried green tomatoes meets the Spice Girls. And now, here he is, the hardest working guy in trivia, your host, Guy Towers.
Hey, welcome to the show. Glad you could fit me in between trips to your precious video store. Well, we're here. Hooray for Hollywood. Let's do it. Hit that buzzer and let's... This one will be...
Take me to your Hollywood theme restaurant.
Okay, 3,700 and some change, if you can tell me this. If Planet Hollywood took over the Earth, who would not be one of our new rulers? Steven Seagal, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, or Whoopi Goldberg? Take it! Steven Seagal is not one of the celebrity owners of Planet Hollywood. But if we're ever taken over by Planet Ponytail, you know who we'll be answering to. Tickle your buzzer and let's see how much cash. Nice, not too shabby. All right, the category on this one is how to get thin in Hollywood. Ready, set, here you go. Considering the movie's premise, how would you abuse your body with a crash diet? Subsist solely on junk food, only eat the flesh of plane crash victims, eat no food, just have sex after car accidents, or amphetamines. Go for it! Crash is that creepy movie about folks that are turned on by car accidents. And I'm guessing that eating something in the car is what probably causes those accidents in the first place. How much will this one be worth? Hit that buzzer. The category is... Thou shalt like me. Thou shalt really like me. Question, please. Which of the following Academy Awards moments could least likely be interpreted as breaking one of the 10 Commandments? Yelling, "I'm the damn king of the world!" Paying homage to your Oscar, being insanely jealous if someone else wins, or exposing your bosom at the ceremony? Do it! You know, there's nothing in the 10 Commandments that forbids being naked. But you know, after Billy Crystal exposed his bosom during the Titanic skit, I believe there should be. How much cash we playing for? Buzz in, find out. Good picking. All right, what do we got here? Zip codes are out. Velcro codes are in. And away we go. If Beverly Hills 90210 had been set in Hollywood, which of these could it not have been called? Hollywood 90028, Hollywood 90068, Hollywood 90078, or Hollywood 90210? It's yours if you want it. Time flies, don't it? Well, I would have picked this one. Because it's the zip code for Beverly Hills, it couldn't very well be one of the ones for Hollywood, now could it? See, we don't ask you to know the zip codes of every town in America to play this game. We just ask you to pay attention. Hit that buzzer and let's see that cash.
Bingo.
You're 6 degrees from knowing him, and bacon is his name. Oh, B-A-C-O-N, 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 and Kevin's his first name. Oh.
Welcome to Bacon. Remember to buzz in when the first letter of the answer lights up if you want to win the cash. And the bonus is yours if you can grab all 5 letters. There we go. She's having Let's go. What letter does the correct answer start with? Mason and McNichol starring Neil Simons. Ha! This lane is in He Said, She Said. Picture perfect Jennifer. Nice job, friend. Has hosted Saturday Blank Live. Who hasn't? This Jamie Lee is in Halloween. Ooh. One more letter for the big bucks. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Slater. This William is in Flatliners. Billy. Yeah. Bacon. Bonus. Okay, my friend, there's your score. Let's see what you can do to it. Poke that buzzer. Let's see how much cash you... Oh my God, that sucks. Oh well, here's your category. Cecil sells seashells to Cece. Coming at you. What would you expect to see if you bought tickets to a collaboration between Cecil B. DeMille and C.C. DeVille? A silent film about Sesame Street, a black and white film about heavy metal, a musical about communists, or a sci-fi flick about nuclear weapons? Go for it! Oh, my commie girl, she lives in China. She has pretty eyes and a lovely... In case you're wondering... Cecil B. DeMille is an old-time movie director, and C.C. DeVille, well, duh, everybody knows he was in the band Poison. You know, the only thing is, with black and white film, you tend to lose some of the effects of the eyeshadow on the boys. All right, buzz in. And for your viewing pleasure, Lady Godiva, the original Rawhide. Questions coming? Given what prompted Lady Godiva's legendary ride, which of the following phrases might be used to pitch a movie about her? She wants sexual freedom, and she's naked. She goes off to war, and she's naked. She protests high taxes, and she's naked. Or she has the plague, and she's naked. Take it! The correct answer is... Lady G went buff in the saddle to get her hubby to lower taxes. Fortunately, Steve Forbes' advisors talked him out of recreating the stunt when he ran for president in '96. Ugh, thank the Lord. Hit that buzzer and let's check out the cash. And your category is... Get that thing out of my face. Hey, I'm sure we're all familiar with those sneaky photographers known as the paparazzi, right? Right. Well, if instead of attacking photographers, irritable actors took their aggressions out on the origin of the term paparazzi, what outrageous behavior might you see in the tabloids? George Clooney flipping off a comfy chair, Alec Baldwin spitting on a vegetable, Warren Beatty punching his father, or Sean Penn cursing an Italian film. It's yours if you want it. The term paparazzi comes from a character in the Fellini film La Dolce Vita named Paparazzo. He's a professional photographer. I curse the film because I hate reading subtitles. How much will this one be? Hungry? It's roadkill time. When you see the answer that links the pair of items on the screen, buzz in and memorize those correct answers to figure out that bonus question. Buckle up, let's motor. Super Blank Sunday and a deep dish. What links these two together? Blank off the buffalo And to mix up cards. Sunset Blank and Blank of Broken Dreams. Equilateral geometrical shapes and fruits. Score. Or Mistress and Blank, I'm Adam. Derek is a blank, and 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals... They're alive with the sound of music, and Beverly Blank Cop. Now let's go for the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all places beginning with Hollywood? Southern California landmarks, famous LA streets, things to do when you're bored, dances seen in movies, rich women, things to do when you're bored, famous LA streets. Whoa, you threw it away. You know, strangely enough, none of these contain the words will write, produce, and direct for food. All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. All right, smack your buzzer and let's see what... Whoa, Mondo Casho, nice going. Here's your category. Relax, don't do it, and fasten your seatbelt.
Update time for the no one watching. Finally got access to the Steam code. You can suck so hard. Her Interactive. And now Steam doesn't want to let me use the code. Let me use, thank you. I'm going to put the code in. We're going to say next. I'll finish it. It's going to take an hour to install, but I don't care. I agree. Did that. And it'll take forever to load. So, while we wait for Midnight in Salem to load, back to You Don't Know Jack, The Ride.
Here comes the questione. If 80s dance band Frankie Goes to Hollywood actually leaves their hometown of Liverpool and goes to Hollywood, how far back will they have to set their watches? 3 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, or they won't have to? Go for it! Hollywood, California is 8 hours behind Liverpool, England. Of course, they're going to have to set their watches back about, 15 years if they want anyone in LA to actually care that they've arrived. Tickle your buzzer and let's see how much cash you're going to be playing for. This one's called Life Before Spago. Here's the question. If there were a star-studded costume party at which celebs wore outfits commemorating Hollywood's original industry, what would TV audiences see? Susan Sarandon in Christmas decorations, Tom Hanks in a fig leaf, Tom Cruise with a hired escort, or Demi Moore in a coat of paint? Do it! Escort? No, I think Tom drives a Mercury Sable. Huh, all the smart people usually pick this one. Before the movie industry took over, Hollywood was known for growing figs. And nowadays, many of the Hollywood elite wear large, perfectly shaped silicone-injected fig leaves. Hit your buzzer and snag the cash. Ooh, Pretty lame picking there. Oh well, it's going to be called Ancient Chinese Death Trap. Hey, you know that famous movie theater in Hollywood? You know, Mann's Chinese Theater? Well, suppose visitors to Mann's Chinese Theater encounter the same fate as the narrator in Thomas Mann's Death in Venice. What will happen to these tourists? They'll be poisoned, they'll kill each other in sword fights, they'll be crushed in a stampede, or they'll die of cholera. Take it! The narrator of Death in Venice, along with a whole bunch of Venetians, dies of cholera.
Well, there you go. Mann's Chinese Theater. Come on, honey, let's go see the Hollywood sign.
I don't feel so good.
Hit that buzzer and let's see that cash. All right, let's see if we can rustle up a clue for you. Out west, they call me. I don't know about you, but they call me Roberta. Don't ask. Good luck. What the hell happened? You fall asleep? Look, no guts, no glory, my friend.
Alrighty. 18 minutes to downloading Midnight in Salem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream and restart it to get things back to normal-ish. And then we'll be back probably with one more episode of You Don't Know Jack, honestly, while we wait.